Good morning, guys. Nice cup of tea. This video I want to talk about reinvention and how you can reinvent yourself. I'll start with my cup of tea first though. It's a beautiful day here in Norway, so I thought I'd film this video on the balcony. We don't get days like this very often here, so I've got to make the most of it. So I apologise if any traffic drives past and you get any background noise, but yeah, this video I want to talk about reinvention, like reinventing yourself. It's a journey that I want to start like embarking on myself. And when I say reinvention, I'm talking about completely transforming the way that you live your life to sort of improve your life in multiple aspects like health and fitness, aspects in sort of like financial situation of your life, your relationships. It could be your career, it could be absolutely anything. But that's what I want to talk about, because I don't feel like you're ever too old to sort of make a big change, a positive change in your life. It doesn't matter what age you get to. Like myself, I'm 44 this month, and I've lived like a bit of an unhealthy lifestyle, so to speak. Nothing too drastic. I don't feel like I'm in bad health. I'm not like drastically overweight or anything. But, you know, I'm thinking I've smoked cigarettes, I've drank alcohol most of my adult life. That's some things that I want to like get rid of, because especially with the alcohol, I did the alcohol free January this year. I did 30 days without the alcohol, and the difference that I felt in myself, in my mindset and everything, was just on another level. So when I was looking into like the negative health benefits of drinking alcohol, when I was doing that 30-day sort of detox from it, it's nothing but poison. There's no benefit whatsoever to drinking alcohol when it comes to your health. There's sort of, some people say, oh, there's some things that's in like natural beers, like German beers, or you know, your craft beers where there's no artificial things put into it, that they have certain health benefits. They don't. Alcohol is 100% pure poison, and I'm gonna advise anybody to sort of have a big break, a hiatus from drinking alcohol, and you'll notice the benefits within a week. You'll start losing weight. I lost like 6 kilograms in weight just in 30 days. But it's such a taboo thing to sort of like discuss with your friends and your family, to, oh, I don't drink alcohol anymore, because it's so ingrained into our society, especially like the working class society. Alcohol is sort of our like escape when we've worked all week and we get that time off. We want to unwind, and we feel like we can't relax unless we're having a beer or a glass of wine. And it's all psychological, because we're sort of addicted to it. We don't feel like we can relax without that alcohol in our system, and it's all completely wrong. So that's one of the things that I want to do straight away in my new reinvention of myself. I want to try and curb alcohol as much as possible, if not forever. And I know that that's going to be difficult to do, because I'm the only person that's thinking or talking about doing this. All my social life surrounds around going to the pub with my mates and things like that, so it's going to be difficult. And that's why I want a full reinvention. I want to sort of walk away from the social groups that I'm with, not fall out with them, but you know, just sort of step back, because it's going to be so easy to get pulled back into that social, like the social sort of environment. When you're hanging around outside of work, it's always to the pub, or it's always going around each other's house to watch the football, and we'll have a couple of cans of beer, which normally turns into a lot of cans of beer, and that normally turns into like, come on, let's go to the pub and have a night out. It costs a fortune. You're throwing your money down the drain just to affect your health in a negative way. So the alcohol is one of the biggest things that I want to do on this reinvention journey, and I would advise anybody who's thinking of doing something similar to make that the first thing you do. The biggest and hardest step you can probably take in this is to cut out that kind of habit, that sort of addiction that you've had for so long in your life. Cigarettes is another thing, super hard for me. I've tried to stop smoking so many times. I don't want to sort of like use those nicotine replacement therapy things, like you get the gum or the patches and things like that. I don't feel like they're any good for you. I don't like putting things into my body medically that I don't really need to. I'd rather try to build up that willpower and just quit cold turkey and just try and get it done that way. I have done that before. I quit for 10 months, just quit like that. And then you think after you've gone that long without a cigarette, you can like have a quick cheeky one when you're out with your friends somewhere, and you think, I can have one, I'm fine now, I don't need cigarettes, I'll just have one. But that's all you need, man. That nicotine is so addictive. You know, that one cigarette just got me straight back on them, and then I've never been off them since. I've tried to cut down. I can cut down a little bit. You know, when I get a stressful day at work, I just eat the cigarettes, man. They just chain smoke them. I'm 44-year-old, you know, it's going to catch up with me sooner or later. So I want to, unless the damage has already been done, you never know. But I believe that by reinventing and focusing on your health and doing positive things, cutting out all the processed foods, cutting out cigarettes, cutting out alcohol, basically cutting out all the poisons that we just put in our body without even realizing what we're doing. We're so addicted to it all. So that's the first thing that I want to do, is just clean up my diet, get rid of the bad habits, and get outside. Because look where I live, I've got that on my doorstep, and I don't utilize it. I want to get out into the woods and on the trails around the coastline, you know, and get some exercise done, take in the nature and the fresh air. It's all good for your soul, it's all good for your mindset. It clears all that brain fog, you know, it gives you a little bit of clarity and makes you think more clearly and more sensibly on what you're doing with your life. So I'm going to start doing that as well. I want to maybe try to go to the gym or start doing home workouts to begin with, and then join a gym and just completely sort of reinvent me health. And I believe that once I've reinvented and feel better and feel healthier, I think everything else, the finances, the relationships and all that kind of thing, that's all just going to fall into place afterwards. And the one thing I want to talk about is societal stigma. When you sort of want to change your life in such a dramatic way, you're going to get a lot of people who are just going to discourage you from doing it, or make you feel like you're some sort of idiot for wanting to do it, you know what I mean? So that's something that you just need to be like aware of. You need to be aware of these people who are supposedly your friends, who should really be encouraging you to sort of live a healthier lifestyle and make better life choices and things. But no, because they've got nothing to take from you if that happens, you know what I mean? They want you around because they enjoy you around doing the unhealthy things with them. They don't see as anything wrong in what we're doing when we're going to the pub and drinking and spending our money and then lying in bed for a day or two because you feel like dog shit after it. You know, you get to my age and you have a good drink, good night out, then I'm done for 2 or 3 days, mate. I'm feeling like I'm at death's door for about 2 days solid. It's absolute torture. So cups of tea all around from now on for me, I think. So yeah. But the whole point of this video is to sort of like encourage you and motivate you that if you're feeling like your health's not where it should be, if you're feeling like your mindset's constantly on a downer, you're constantly feeling sort of miserable and unhappy in your job, unhappy in your relationships, a lot of it's down to the hormones and the things that your diet and the toxins that you're putting into your body purposefully are affecting your mindset. No, we don't seem to be grateful for what we've got anymore. You know what I mean? We don't seem to be grateful for the relationships that we've got with our wives and our kids. And we don't seem to be grateful for the jobs that we have. We always feel pissed off and I'm sick of this job. I need to move. I need to get another job. Instead of just being grateful that we have it and it's there and it's providing them the finances to keep a roof over your head, to put some food on the table, you know, to keep your kids in nice clothes, to keep the heating on in the winter. We sort of like look beyond that, I think, these days. We're so wrapped up in like quick dopamine fixes, like on social media, and watching everybody else's supposedly successful lives and being envious and start hating our own lives because we feel like we're not at that level where they are, because most of it's fake anyway. You know, it's just there to keep you engaged. That's what I think anyway. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do, guys, and I'm going to try and document this whole journey of what I'm doing and how I'm feeling and how it's starting to affect us, and just sort of like show you that it can be done. Like, I'm a 44-year-old guy, and if I can do it, literally anybody could do it. So that's what I wanted to say, guys, in this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to support my channel, please hit that subscribe button and help it grow. I'm only on 145 subscribers, and you know, this isn't easy to do for me. I find it really uncomfortable and awkward, sort of, because we've got a neighbour right there, and I don't know if she's sitting on her balcony and listening to me thinking, what the hell's he talking about? So it's awkward, but it gives me confidence. If you engage with me and leave some comments and some likes, and if you subscribe, it just gives me confidence. You know, it makes me want to do it more and be even more creative with my videos. You know, I don't want to just sit here and ramble. I'm not the best rambler. I sort of go off on tangents. I don't know if you noticed. That's why my analytics on my channel aren't the best, because I'm hard to keep retention of my viewers. But that'll get better as I go. I'm not bothered about that right now. You've got to start somewhere, right? Everybody's crap in the beginning. So yeah, please support my channel. I'd love that. And if not, I'll bid you a fantastic day anyway, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.